everyone, welcome to our channel. Let's Shine. We have already started tissues, and tissues we know there are two types. One is plant. We have started plant tissues. We have done that plant tissues. They are of two types: meristematic tissues and permanent tissues. We have done meristematic tissue. It is of three types: apical meristem, lateral meristem, and intercalary meristem. And we have started permanent tissues. There are two types: simple permanent tissues and complex permanent tissues. We have done simple permanent tissues. There are two types: parenchyma, collenchyma, and sclerenchyma. Today we will do complex permanent tissue. We will do complex permanent tissues. There are two types: phloem and xylem. Permanent tissues. We have done permanent tissue, that is clear to you. Now permanent tissue we know of two types: simple permanent tissue and complex permanent tissue. Now what is complex permanent tissue? What is the difference between simple permanent tissue and complex permanent tissue? Simple permanent tissue, that is made up of only one type of cells. Now complex, it is made up of more than one type of cells, and they coordinate to perform a one function or the common function, and it consists of xylem and phloem. Xylem and phloem. What is the function of xylem and phloem? Both they are conducting tissues. They conduct water, minerals, nutrients, food from one part of the plant to the another part, and they are known as conducting tissues. Xylem and phloem, they are known as conducting tissues, and they form, both these tissues form vascular bundles in plants, and that is the main feature of complex plants. Okay, now xylem. Xylem, it consists of tracheids, vessels, xylem parenchyma, and xylem fibers. Now what is the function of xylem? Function of xylem is to conduct water. वाटर को पूरे प्लांट को वाटर चाहिए ना, तो कहाँ से जाता है वाटर? रूट से जाता है ना टू द होल प्लांट बॉडी. नाउ हु इज रिस्पॉन्सिबल फॉर दिस ट्रांसपोर्टेशन और कंडक्शन? द xylem tissue. They conduct water from roots to other parts of the plant. And which cells, which part of xylem? Tracheids and vessels. These tracheids and vessels, they have pits, and they allow water to move vertically from roots to other parts of the body. Now it is xylem parenchyma. Okay, now what is the function of xylem parenchyma? It stores food, and xylem fibers, they provide mechanical strength to the plant. Now tracheids, vessels, and xylem fibers all are dead cells, dead tissue, and xylem parenchyma is the only living tissue in xylem, and it stores food. Now clear to you? Next, now phloem. What is the function of phloem? It conducts food and nutrients from one part of plant to another. In case of xylem, we have done this water move from roots vertically to other parts of plant, but in phloem, the food moves in all direction, upward as well as downward, where the food is, food or nutrients are needed. Now we have done that xylem and phloem both are conducting tissue, and they form vascular bundle in plants, and they consist of sieve cells, sieve tubes, companion cells, phloem parenchyma, and phloem fibers. Now sieve tubes. Look here. These are sieve tubes, and they have perforated end cell walls. End walls इनकी कैसी हैं? Perforated हैं. और end walls को हम क्या बोलते हैं? sieve plates. Because they are perforated, these sieve tubes, they share cytoplasm with the other tube, and responsible for the conduction of food and nutrients from one part of the plant to the another. And adjacent to these sieve tubes are companion cells. Okay, both are formed from the same meristematic tissue. Now these mature sieve tubes, they lack nucleus, and they survive because of these companion cells. and around this is phloem parenchyma, and the main function of phloem parenchyma is to store food. And phloem fibers, these are dead cells. All these are consists of living cells, they are living tissue, but phloem fibers, they are dead cells, and they provide mechanical strength to the plant. Now we have done complex permanent tissue consists of two types of tissues, xylem and phloem. Both are conducting tissue, but what is the difference? Xylem conducts water and other soluble substances, whereas phloem that conducts food and nutrients, and xylem conducts water from roots in upward direction to all parts of plant, but phloem it conducts food to other parts of plant in both the directions, upward as well as downward. Okay, now in case of xylem, only xylem parenchyma is the living tissue, all other are dead cells, so they provide mechanical strength. And in case of phloem, only phloem fibers, they are dead tissues, all other are living tissues. Okay, and xylem and phloem, what they form? They form vascular bundles. Now clear to we will do epidermis. What will we start? We will start epidermis. It is the outermost layer of all parts of plants. It is outermost layer in case of plants. It covers all the plant body parts. Now its function is to protect the inner layers, protect the plant parts. Okay, it is usually single layered, and in some cases it may be more than one layer. Now its primary function is to protect the plants. Okay, now it is closely arranged without intercellular spaces between them. Now cuticle, what is cuticle? This epidermal layer in case of aerial parts, that is above the ground. बात है ना आपको, रूट्स तो क्या होते हैं, ग्राउंड के नीचे होते हैं, सॉइल के नीचे होते हैं, जो एरियल पार्ट है वहां की बात कर रहे हैं. दिस एपिडर्मिस secrete a water resistant and waxy substance and forms a layer on the epidermis that is known as cuticle. Now what is the function performed by cuticle? It protects the plant from mechanical injury or invasion by parasitic fungi, and it also helps in the protection against loss of water. Now stomata, what is stomata? Look here, it is the epidermal layer, it is epidermis, means outer cover of plants. Now it has holes, you are looking here, it has holes, these holes are known as stomata. Okay, and these holes, these stomata, they are protected by two God cells, and these are two God cells. They protect the stomata, and they are of kidney shaped. Okay, now what is the function of these stomata? These are holes in epidermis, and they are they are controlled by these God cells. Now transpiration occur in plants, loss of water in the form of water vapors, that occurs through stomata. And we know plants also respire, gaseous exchange is there, that also occurs through stomata. And during photosynthesis there is also gaseous exchange, that also occurs through stomata. So these God cells, they are known as seats of transpiration, as they control stomata through which gaseous exchange take place and transpiration takes place. Now cortex. Now what happens when the plant it grows older? Epidermis, that layer go under changes, and the cortex, in that the cells divide to form layers of cells, that is known as cortex. One more point is there. We know that epidermis, it is a protective layer, it is the outermost layer. We have done what happens in the aerial parts. Now in case of fruits, what happens in the epidermal layer? There is a growth of hair-like structures on the outer layer in epidermal cells. that increases the surface area for the absorption of water through the soil. Now we will do cork. Ruptured epidermis is shown here. It is because the plant now have grown older, and here the cortex divides to form cork cells. These are dead cells and they have thick cell walls, and there is a, in this case of these cork cells, in case of these cork cells, there is a thickening in the cell walls. There is a substance called suberin. Okay, it gives hardness to these cells, and the function of these cells is to give mechanical strength and protect the internal tissues. Next, the section of stem in which we find the location of different tissues. Here it is epidermis. What is epidermis? Outermost layer. It is shown here. It has a outer cuticle layer that is secreted by these epidermal cells. Now here it is collenchyma. It provides flexibility. Then parenchyma to store food. These all are collenchyma, parenchyma, stenochyma. They are simple permanent tissue. And here is phloem and xylem. They form vascular bundles. They are conducting tissue and they are complex permanent tissue. Now you got it. Like and subscribe my channel for getting more videos and